back to Punch Drunk ENT. Thank you. Oh God, I don't think thank you for watching. Yo, welcome back to Punch Drunk ENT. She got Mr. Swaggy Waggy.
And I'm just Dan.
And we are back with another react video, people. Let them know, Dan.
This is WatchMojo's top 10 most disappointing games of 2020.
Ooh, yeah.
There was a few.
Yes, it definitely was a few. We're gonna see any game that we actually played on here. So, don't know. A lot of the games are probably gonna be obscure, or they're supposed to be high regarded, but it wasn't. But we're gonna see, people.
Hopefully they go into why, like the one they got up here now, Kirby Fighters 2. I never even heard of it.
Yep.
So you're gonna see why. Before we do it, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn them notifications on so you know when we doing work.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it.
Let's go. Okay, so this is basically Smash Brothers.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 disappointing games of 2020.
That's Resident Evil 7.
Ooh.
Why is that on here? Oh, I wanted this to be so good.
I did too.
They go hit kart races.
Wow.
For this list, we're looking at games that failed to live up to their hype.
Minecraft Dungeons.
These titles may not necessarily
Battletoads.
be
Yes,
bad,
this
but in
is
the state they came in, things could have been significantly better.
Yes. That's definitely.
Number 10, Resident
What?
Evil 3.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa! What y'all gotta say about this?
That it was short?
Okay, let's make one thing perfectly clear. The Resident Evil 3 remake is by no means a terrible game. It reintroduced an exceptional title to hundreds of players by modernizing the visuals and controls while taking advantage of Capcom's powerful RE engine. However, it was disappointing in ways we didn't expect.
It's safe.
Because of Carlos's hair?
I'm fine.
Scenes featuring the rampaging nemesis were heavily scripted, which mitigated his intimidation. Some scenes from the original game were inexplicably cut, and the multiplayer mode was less let's terrorize
put
our
that
friends
shit in
and
here.
more
It was a
what the
completely
hell is
different
going
game.
on?
Yeah.
Who knows, but let's open loot boxes and get to the exit.
Wow.
It's a completely different game. It's not 3, idiots.
Number 9, Nickelodeon
Wow,
Kart
that was some
Racers 2
bullshit.
Grand Prix. Admittedly, there wasn't an
Rocco.
obscene amount of hype surrounding this game, but it's worth mentioning because of how much promise it had
There's
and
so
how
many
it
of these Mario
under-delivered.
Kart.
In case
like
you didn't touch
wannabes,
its
man.
disastrous and underwhelming predecessor, Nickelodeon Kart Racers lacked a diverse roster, and its mechanics left it feeling like a Mario Kart ripoff.
Duh. Invader Zim.
The sequel here added a significant amount of representation from Nicktoons old and new, but still lacks personality as none of the characters speak, and several tracks have been recycled from the first game. And God save you if you're playing it on anything other than a high-end PC or a PS4 Pro. Holy crap, we've never seen a game stutter and lag so badly.
Toaster Man.
Number 8, Predator
Oh,
Hunting Grounds.
Predator.
Yeah, I wanted this to be good. Yeah, oh god.
The Predator franchise has basically been the Luigi to Aliens Mario. One gets several exceptional video games, while the other occasionally
it.
gets to join in on the fun. Sadly, Predator Hunting Grounds was not one of those fun occasions.
Like, it's so
Similar
hard for
to
the Predator
developer
to get,
Illphonic's
a
Friday
win
the
in
13th
this.
game, one
Damn,
player
that's
takes
crazy.
control of a
It's
predator,
crazy,
while
yes.
other players attempt to complete tasks and escape before being brutally murdered. Playing as the Predator was alright with its diverse moves, but when you play as the soldier, you may as well be playing Call of Duty or Far Cry.
Yeah.
Way to
You
go,
shoot a bunch
Hunting
of
Grounds.
NPCs and
the
wait
bad
for the
half of
Predator
the
to
game
come
has
in.
now put Predator in Jason Voorhees' shadow.
And he's dead.
Number 7, Kirby Fighters
Fighters.
2.
2 at that. Meta Knight look like a cheat.
Unexpected launches can have one of two aims: to immediately drive up hype and catch everyone by surprise, or to do as little marketing as possible, hoping everyone
There's
will
only
forget
2
about
characters?
it. Kirby Fighters 2 falls under the latter.
You know, DDD's in there.
King Dedede.
Just play Smash.
Pretty much.
Launching the day after its leak and announcement, players hoped the game would expand more on the predecessor's Smash Bros.-esque gameplay. What they found was a slower game with absurd difficulty spikes and a repetitive formula. As the rushed marketing implies, it felt like there simply wasn't much thought put into this.
Okay.
Number 6. Rocket Arena.
Never heard of
Never heard of this.
it. EA?
EA had
no
a
wonder.
potential contender for the ever-competitive multiplayer market, but man, this should have gone better. Launching in July 2020, Rocket Arena is a 3v3 third-person shooter where all players are equipped with rockets, but each character has different
That's
abilities. The game is enticing to play for its mechanics, but what kills it is the slow pacing, slower progression, and visuals that look way too close to Fortnite.
Yeah. I see that.
Founding players also got burned out after the game got a price cut merely 2 weeks after the launch.
God.
Yeah, the game is only $30. However, when you're slashing it down to $5 or $10 so soon after launch, that hurts your relationship with your original player base.
Mega Blast. Yeah. Okay.
Number 5. Crysis Remastered.
Crysis wasn't good. That
From an
great
IP
of a
as
game to begin
reputable as
with. So.
Crysis, you would think the remaster would be handled way better than this. If only it were that easy to rewrite history. But alas, here we are. Crysis Remastered was nothing more than a visual upgrade, and even then, that's said with some hesitation.
It looks like a PS3 game.
Yeah.
We got Clearwater.
Just as fun to play as the original game, it's also just as hard to look at. Graphics are not as impressive as the 8K support and ray tracing made it sound, and the game runs about as smoothly as a snail trudging through a salt mine. How do you take a game known for technical achievements in gaming history and fail to evolve with the times? Number 4. Battletoads.
Yeah, we played this one.
Cutscenes and voice acting is amazing.
Oh, that's what they paused it? I was gonna say the cutscenes on this was funny as hell.
Yeah.
The fight wasn't even that bad. I mean, it had its level of difficulty. The thing that killed this game was some fucking mini games.
Yes. When both players are riding, what was it, ice cube or some shit we was on?
Yeah, right there. I don't think that's the worst. Remember, we had to like do something with the ship and everything. We had to like.
Oh
that little
yeah.
Oh
like
my
little
gosh.
puzzle solving thing that they was throwing up. Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. This.
They gave us the option to skip that, but we did it anyway.
Listen, no.
Terrible.
That's going to.
It should have its own cartoon, though. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
I would watch.
Definitely.
This is yet another classic IP that returned and failed to regain glory. In an attempt to bring back the classic brawler platformer that kicked our teeth in back in 1991, Battletoads succeeded in replicating a campy 90s kids cartoon, but failed to do anything interesting.
There you go. God,
Rather than being
playing
the
that one player
Battletoads
looks
we
boring.
knew and loved with exaggerated violence and difficulty, it threw the Toads into levels that delved into so many genres we forgot what game we were playing.
Definitely.
Sure, the series roped in a handful of levels that played differently, but it was never this erratic about it. Needless to say, this wasn't the Battletoads experience we were dreaming of.
Yeah, it was weird.
That shit right there, you getting shot.
Number 3, Panzer Dragoon Remake.
I didn't know they remade this.
I see why. Look like a PS3 game.
The Panzer Dragoon franchise has been dormant for nearly 2 decades, with Panzer Dragoon Orta releasing in 2002. After all that time, Sega was finally ready to put the IP back in the spotlight, only to suddenly crash and burn any and all interest.
It's like they said, Final Fantasy coming back. Maybe
visually,
we should make a comeback.
It's an arcade-style
Just put
shooter
something
that
together.
lasts roughly an hour. This really should have been a full-blown remake that expands upon what the other games brought to the table. Instead of a roasted turkey with gravy and seasoning, we got a small bucket of chicken that was missing its 11 herbs and spices.
Damn. God,
Number
damn.
2, Minecraft Dungeons.
Nobody was caring for this anyway.
I did. I have it. It's very repetitive. Should have been better.
The announcement of a new Minecraft raised many eyebrows, but the more we saw of Minecraft Dungeons, the less exciting it became. What could have been a Minecraft dungeon crawler that delved deep into its lore turned into a generic Diablo clone that does absolutely nothing with the Minecraft IP nor the dungeon crawling genre.
It's so repetitive and it gets
The lack
boring.
of classes made any reason to play null and void, and even $20 seems like too much for something so bare minimum. Needless to say, Minecraft Dungeons quickly became known as the half-assed failure of a cousin to the more thrilling and successful Minecraft Story Mode. Before we reveal 2020's most disappointing game, here are some dishonorable mentions.
Like
Deadly
Mafia.
Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise.
It's a
Or
remake,
like
though.
A Curse in Disguise.
Whatever, just stop calling him Arnold S, okay? It's irritating me.
Zach, she's at a sensitive age.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
No, it should have been on here
Rescue
for me.
Team DX. Doomed
Watch
to a
Dogs.
life of tedious arcade design.
Yeah. Bam! Water down.
Exit the Gungeon. Why would we want to leave the Gungeon when we just entered?
Got a gun? Fun.
Disintegration. This title from Halo's co-creator seemed promising, but
Never
was
heard of it.
utterly mediocre.
Under fire!
These games I never heard of, so I guess.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe
Watch
to our
Dogs gonna be
channel
on this.
and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1.
Yes!
Marvel's Avengers.
Ooh,
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics could have done several things with the Avengers IP.
Story mode
A
was
fighting
fine.
game, an interactive narrative Telltale style, a side-scrolling platformer, a freaking Ultimate Alliance clone, and what did we get instead?
Pause that. Story mode was fine. Gameplay, fine. But the main thing they talked about was the whole multiplayer thing. Like the whole stuff you do after the game is over. And they keep saying, oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. They just released the DLC character that was supposed to come out way back in October.
Yeah, this game was splat. Like,
Yeah, and it's like the peeps. If you love repetition, some people do. If you love Destiny, you'll love this game.
Yeah, this was splat. I mean, this was every type. The hype, the story mode was good. Cause I wouldn't say story mode. I say the cutscenes of the story modes was good.
Okay.
What you had to do, like the main missions that you did. But this is really just a one playthrough game for me.
Yes. It's hard to follow a story with a character that nobody really knows with Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
Like, that's right.
Yeah,
What I know of Kamala Khan, I wasn't a fan of her.
Yeah, this is literally one playthrough.
Yes.
After that, effing.
And it's a story mode that you figure out immediately.
Yeah.
They try to, spoiler alert, they try to kill Captain America's dead. You know damn well he ain't gonna be dead.
No.
He's in all the promotion for the game. He's not dead.
It's a lot, yeah.
I hate when games treat you like you're dumb.
A live service cobbled together with a confusing currency system, uninspired combat, a cringy portrayal of Kamala Khan, a greedy battle pass system, a plethora of technical issues, obscure product placement, and one Spider-Man held hostage for PS4 users.
Still ain't out.
Marvel's Avengers could have and should have handled the IP with the same level of integrity and honor as its heroes. And after Insomniac raised the bar with 2018 Spider-Man, this was completely unacceptable.
Next time, take better notes.
In the mood for more awesome gaming
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good number one.
That's definitely worth it and everything. Like, for everything, how games are evolving, it
That
was
was a
just,
step back.
it was definitely a step back,
Yeah.
man.
I still have it. It's on my PS4, and I still go across it. I just go, what shoulda, coulda been.
That's exactly what it is. It's a shoulda, coulda, woulda game.
Yeah.
It's a game that had the potential to be in the top 10 best games, but ended up being the number one and most disappointing game.
Like, you really have to be a person who loves the grinding games and a huge fan of Marvel.
Yeah.
Because we know somebody like that who got all the characters over level 100 and all that. I think I left off with Thor at like level 50 something. That's the highest. I'm like, I can't go on no more.
The repetitive,
Why?
The
Why?
repetitiveness was just.
Yeah. What's the point of getting them leveled up for what?
We don't know. So, what do you guys think of the list, man? What did they miss? What did we miss?
Resident Evil shouldn't have been on there.
Okay, I'll definitely give you that. That one should have been. It should have been in the top 10 best games.
Yeah. I'll take number 10 at that.
Yeah.
Put number 10 at the 10 best games.
Yes. We are on the road to 1K subscribers.
Yes, sir.
So if you help, we'll get there.
In those comments, let us know what games you're excited for next year.
2021. Finally leaving. It felt like 2020 has been 3 years long.
Yes. Yes.
It really felt like 2020 has been 3 years long because it felt like the highs of highs and the lows of lows, and just being grateful just to, finally say it's almost over.
Hopefully. We
Right?
have no idea what next year will bring.
Yes.
But before we get out of here, make sure you guys click all the links in the description, from the original video to the streamer links. There's everything Punch Drunk from our Facebook gaming page, where you see us play Resident Evil 3, and we love it. We loved it, damn it.
Yeah, we really do love it, though.
Sell our merch over at geeksunleashed.com. Get that merch
on your body. Yes, and also our Patreon as well. We had 3 tier levels for our Patreon. Go on there, check it out, see what tier that you want. With tiers comes great rewards.
The Spider-Man line?
Yes.
Uncle Ben write that?
There you go. I said it. So with that being said, man, we're going to be out of here. This is Mr. Swag No Aggie.
I'm just Dan.
And this is Resident Evil's Greatest. Punch our E2. We out.